talked about. I mentioned it once, but I haven't really focused on it, and I apologize for that. And that is the White House. I can tell you that while Mitch McConnell and Paul Ryan have said that they're not bringing up health care again, I can tell you that the president wants to. The president has been very, very clear that he is not giving up on this. He has dispatched several people from the White House policy shop to come to our meetings. They have been very engaged. They have been very helpful. The president has had conversations with members of the Senate who are working with us, and he has been very clear to them that he is anxious and willing to work on this issue and to deliver on the promise that he made in 2016 during the election. And so while there is a move and an opportunity to actually do something on repealing the ACA, and most members of the House and Senate don't know that, the president does, and the vice president does. The vice president has met personally with us, not just in the fall, but actually even earlier this year. He has personally been engaged and involved in a lot of these discussions. So the president and the vice president are different than what you perceive is actually in Washington, which is the Congress has sort of moved on. The president and vice president have not. And so it's certainly calling them and, calling the White House and encouraging them is also sort of part of this. But I will tell you that if we do our job, and that is continue to put this good policy together and build that consensus here up on Capitol Hill, and you do your job, which is to start the grass fire burning across the prairies and let people know that this is something that you demand them to do before the election, that little window that we thought we had when we started this process back in after the elections in November of last year, I can tell you that window is getting wider open, and you're the ones who are going to force it open. So, again, I just want to thank you for joining the call. I want to encourage you to be part of something that, if this happens, and I believe there's a good chance it could happen, this is unprecedented, really unprecedented, that a grassroots movement would force itself on the Republican leadership, any leadership, and on such a big and important issue, and get this done. So please be part of something that I think will be written about and storied, that this is repealed, not by the folks in Washington, but by the people across America who said, we are not going to stand for no.